welcome everybody. How's it going? Wow, what's with that static interference right there? I have no idea what's going on. It's a little weird. It almost sounds like a duck even. My goodness. What is even going on? Anyway though, Debeste is saying that it's a possibility. Is static discharge that possibility? I have no idea. Well, I guess we're gonna find out. The criminal must have taken the murder weapon with him when he left the prison. So it's only natural we didn't find it in there, yeah. Objection! Objection! There was no way the culprit could have brought the weapon out of the prison. And this piece of evidence shows why. Frickin' out of the prison? Locate the entrance checks for metal objects. I'm assuming that's what we're talking about. Okay. It's been a couple days since I've last recorded again. So, you know what that means. Suddenly it's like, whoa, gotta refresh myself. What am I doing again? Have you completely forgotten your own testimony? You? That's twice you've insulted me. Oh, it seems you remember what I said earlier. But you do well to remember further than that. What is that? This guy, he really doesn't remember anything? It seems that way. The detention center and the prison are equipped with security gates. Anyone leaving must pass through these gates. Gates, equipped with metal detectors. Ah! That's why that's what you... Looks like he remembers now. Yes, there's no way someone could have brought the murder weapon through those gates. And so the criminal could not have taken it out of the prison either. Ah! So then, Prosecutor Edgeworth, do you know where this murder weapon went to? Perhaps the weapon is still inside the prison? But we couldn't find it anywhere in the prison. The reason you didn't find it is because you believed it to be a sharp metal object. We saw the very moment when Mr. Knightley was attacked after all. If you can say that much, then perhaps you can enlighten us. What would you say is the murder weapon in this case? From this piece of evidence, the murder weapon of this case becomes obvious. So I'm presenting the camera footage, right? Here is footage from a security camera. It shows one of the cells in the detention center. See it with your own eyes. Oh my gosh, look at him. He's like, yeah, I'm here. And he's like, oh my gosh, I'm getting attacked by a dog. Oh, dog, no. What? It can't be. This tape clearly shows the moment the victim was attacked by a black dog. I believe this is sufficient proof, would you say? Indeed, this is vital evidence. Horace Knightley was killed in the detention center by that dog. After that, the body was moved to the prison workroom. A witness claims to have seen a dog in the workroom when the body was found. Of course, a dog couldn't have planned this crime on its own. However, there is someone who could have. Overruled! Why are you overruling me? That's enough, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Judge Courtney. It's true, this camera footage is vital evidence. However, there is something else you must prove. Actually, you've already noticed it, haven't you? It's just as she says. There is still a huge flaw in my reasoning. If that black dog is a prisoner's pet, how was it able to move between the detention center and the prison? Ah! What will we do, Mr. Edgeworth? I still don't know how the dog managed to move from one place to the other. I knew it. What? You're one to talk? You don't know either. If you do not solve this mystery, I'm afraid I cannot accept your logic. If this was a real courtroom, I would call for a recess now. What? Wait! I'm not finished yet! Well, listen to my overrulings. Court has been adjourned. Leave at once. This isn't a courtroom. Well then, as I said, court is adjourned.
Objection!
I can't prove my argument. But isn't it the same case with Mr. Keys?
Whatever do you mean?
Just as I don't know how the dog entered the detention center. You also don't know how Simon Keys entered the detention center and prison. Although he came to visit the victim, he was an outsider to the prison. Don't you think it would be difficult for him to commit a crime inside the prison? ... Judge Courtney, now the burden of proof lies with you. Show us evidence that Simon Keys entered the prison.
I don't need proof. You want me to present evidence? I'm happy to oblige.
What? Does she really have evidence?
It's about time I told you. Now that I know the basis of your reasoning, Prosecutor Edgeworth.
What is she thinking?
It seems you don't even know Simon Key's real occupation. He's a circus performer.
A circus performer?
Yes. Have you ever heard of the Very Big Circus? Yes, I have in fact, actually.
Circus? Ah!
But of course, yesterday was a day that I wouldn't have missed for the world.
Wouldn't have missed for the world? Do you have some kind of important meeting?
Oh, heavens no, I despise meetings. It was the animal show, of course.
It seems you realized. On the day of the incident, an animal show was being performed at the prison. And the show was put on by the Very Big Circus. So then, do you mean Simon Keys entered the prison as a staff member of the animal show? That we know for a fact.
This woman. She's been concealing this fact the whole time. She only planned to reveal it after hearing my reasoning. Come to think of it.
What are you doing, Justine? Don't butt in like that. Pardon me, Sebastian. Yes, your words on the suspect are very interesting. However, shouldn't you get to the best part first?
Mr. Debeste was going to say it then, but she stopped him.
How do you like that, worthless prosecutor?
You didn't do anything.
Why was Edgeworth's bubble still up for a second? That was kind of weird. Well then, now it really is time for a recess. I'll end with some advice. I had already doubted your abilities as a prosecutor, which is why I relieved you of your authority. You'd best not forget that.
What are you trying to say?
The PIC can still take away your badge. If you value your badge, I advise you to not show your face before me again.
Is that a threat?
The goddess of law is merciful, but that doesn't mean you can get away with everything. And one more thing, I must digress. I suggest you stop with this defense attorney act.
That's none of your concern. I don't intend to abandon a case I am involved in so easily.
For the defense attorneys, a relationship of mutual trust with their client is vital. It is very different from the way of the prosecutor. In any case, you didn't even know about your client's occupation. Well then, I must be going. May the blessings of the goddess of law be upon you. And then they walk away. Walking away. Walking away. So who's considered the rival in this situation? Would it be Courtney or would it be Debeste? Because, like, honestly, if the rival's supposed to be Debeste, well, he's a freaking terrible rival, I'm not gonna lie, honestly, but... Oh, boy, but anyway, though, yeah. Did Simon lie to us? It seems he lied to Uncle Ray, too. This complicates matters. Why'd he do that? ... Hey, Miles, don't tell me you've got cold feet already. Courtney Pye is quite a handful, but giving up is still uncool. A defense attorney's creed is to never give up, remember? You're my assistant.
Of course, I don't plan on giving up either. It's just... my theory that he couldn't enter the prison no longer holds. It looks like we'll have to investigate once more.
Oh my gosh, to be continued. On the next exciting... I'm just kidding. Right now, actually. Oh my gosh. What if I decided to end it right there and made it like a less than 10-minute episode? Or 10 minutes exactly, I don't know what it is. But my goodness, what would you say about that? You'd probably be all like, no, it's too early! Don't make me wait again! I don't want to wait anymore! Ugh. March 28th, 3:02 p.m., detention center at the visitor's room. Well, I mean, it's too bad. You're gonna wait once this episode's over. But it's not over right now, so you don't have to wait yet, so congratulations.
Why did you not mention that beforehand?
No, but I did. What did I mention?
You remember the Very Big Circus?
No, it's just that, you know, I'm not. I can't call myself a member yet. I'm just a new recruit.
Regardless, that still makes you a member.
Eek! Oh. Okay. Rip. Just rip in pieces. And lots of pieces. By the way, speaking of rip, actually has nothing to do with anything, but what do you think about Nintendo's E3, just out of curiosity, and Sony's E3, and Microsoft's E3, and blah, blah, blah. I mean, I already mentioned Tales of Vesperia, that was Microsoft's E3, I believe, but what do you think about the other ones, like Sony and Nintendo and stuff? The only one I really cared about was Nintendo's, but I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't really that impressive to me. Like, they didn't reveal anything new? Like, new games, I should say. I like E3 for the new games. New information for games that we've heard about but haven't seen anything for, that's cool too. So, I mean, I like the new information and footage we got for Fire Emblem and Smash. Fire Emblem 3 Houses, by the way. That sounds interesting. I mean, I do wonder about that one. And, of course, Smash Bros., of course. I gotta say, it's kind of looks... It does look like Smash 5, but at the same time, all the character models kind of make it look like Smash 4.5, which is kind of weird, but I don't freaking know. But either way, though, it seems like it's Smash 5, like I think we all thought it was going to be. But, yeah. Anyway, though, yeah, Nintendo didn't really impress me, to be honest, because I was like, whoa, okay, we got a Mario Party game. Cool, whoa. I might get it, maybe, I don't know, but... like, they didn't really say anything. It's like, I want more new game announcements. Give me new game announcements. Gosh dang it, I'm greedy. I'm so gosh dang greedy. So why didn't you tell us that before? And right back to our regularly scheduled programming.
If I had told you I was part of the circus, it would have made me look suspicious, right? So now, new nightly and all that. I didn't think anyone would believe what I had to say. Not even you guys, Kay.
This is the same voice I gave him, right? I don't actually remember, to be honest.
Didn't we promise to believe in you?
But, Mr. Edgeworth, you're just kind of scary.
Man, you're just terrible at getting info from people, aren't you, Miles? Ain't that right, Jade Curtis? You're terribly scary, Miles!
It's none of your concern. And you too, Jade Curtis. I thought I told you to leave twice already. Why are you still here? Do I need to ask you a third time?
Why, yes. Actually, you do need to ask me a third time. This is absolutely dreadful. See, I changed it up.
Looks like we need to have a talk with him again.
Who, Jade Curtis? No, I'm just kidding. So, what do you do in the circus, Simon?
I guess you could say I'm a wild animal tamer. I'm still just an apprentice, though.
Wow, that's incredible. So you command lions and tigers to do your bidding, right?
Nothing crazy like that. No, wait. My partner is this little guy right here.
Oh my gosh, it's a chimp. Is that the same chimp from before? I think it was like there was a chimp in one of the older games or something like that when that circus was involved. I don't know if that's the same chimp, though. Is it? Maybe if he says his name, maybe it will be. We'll see. I have no idea, but I don't even remember what his name is.
And that makes you a wild animal tamer?
He's more like an organ grinder than a wild animal tamer. Oh my gosh, look at him. Look at him. Excuse me.
Hey, man, cut that out. He can be quite a handful sometimes.
What? What? I have no idea what just happened.
I thought organ grinders controlled their monkeys, not the other way around.
Well, I guess now the hair makes a little bit more sense, but still, it's like, what the heck just happened? I don't get it. Alright, you have anything to say about this now? Because you didn't before.
No, the left chance we would have always played against each other. If only I hadn't brought that to him, they probably wouldn't have turned out like this.
I'm not so sure. To me, it's the proof of the friendship between you and the victim.
Okay, for some reason I thought there was gonna be something new here, but apparently not. Apparently, no, there was not, but anyway.
I doubt it had anything to do with the murder.
Really?
Oh yeah, I was thinking the monkey. I was like, what was I thinking exactly that was gonna be new? The monkey, but there wasn't no monkey. Gosh dang it.
I can't take it anymore. Just arrest me already.
Haven't they already done that?
No, of course not. Does it look like they already did that? Of course they did.
No way, it's really impossible. There's no way I could be a prosecutor. You didn't give that to me.
I think I already did this one. Well, I don't know. He was in a different mood, so I thought maybe he'd say something new.
There was no objection. Please calm down. What about this?
I mean, stuff like that, you can't give me. I don't get it at all.
I guess you don't have any new information about it.
Sorry, you're not going to be arrested if I start finding some random nonsense now. I'll be able to leave insanity later.
Yes, I think you said that before too.
If you want to be guilty of perjury, go right ahead.
That was a leading question. I knew I'm going to be arrested.
Good grief. He's not listening to me at all.
Alright, I'll just go to new stuff then in that case, since I think he's gone on with the same stuff again. Where was I? When was the last time I ran into him, actually? Was it... Did I, like, get all of this stuff since meeting him? I think it did, actually. I think it did. Alright, prison roll call in that case.
Oh no! Not a piece of paper! I don't want to deal with a piece of paper. Please don't show that to me. Oh, it's a dog! I can't take this anymore. This is driving me nuts. Am I gonna brace up too when I go into prison?
Yes, you most likely will when you go into prison.
What is that? Is that a Cerberus carving?
Not quite. But you're not far off.
It's impossible, even if I am an animal tamer. I only just started recently. There's no way I could tame such a beast. Absolutely no way, 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 no way.
How does he see this tiny chess piece in such a fashion?
I don't know. It's a good question. How the heck does he do that?
Oh my gosh!
Come on! Show me what it means to be a floor! I need to see it! When you go to the floor, you show your true floor spirit! Ugh!
Nighty told me it was real tough on him not being able to play chess.
And showing the floor spirit!
So when he found someone to play with, he seemed really happy. And he showed that real floor spirit.
So this memo contains a record of moves for the correspondent's chess game. As someone who was also fond of the game, he had an admirable enthusiasm. Maybe that's why he was truly one with the floor.
What do you got to say about this footage of someone showing true spirit? Getting attacked by a dog. Not floor spirit, but you know, just getting attacked by a dog, of course.
Oh no, it's a cop uniform. We're gonna get arrested now.
Oh, that's probably what he's thinking right there. Of course, naturally, got to do the same natural reaction as always. How do they not give him like something unique for that? Like,
oh, it's a cop uniform. No.
Well, anyway, he's got nothing to say about any of this stuff. Okie dokie then. Well, time to move on to the very big circus.
Yesterday you told us you were just a regular employee, correct?
Even if I'm a member of the circus, I'm still a legally employee. We're just like any other regular company. The ringleader is a boss and I'm just a grunt. I even have a supervisor. She's the head of the wild animal tamer division. No matter what kind of fierce creature, they all immediately follow every command.
She might even be able to get a hand on Miles here.
I am not a wild animal. Did you and your supervisor take part in the animal show here at the prison?
Yeah, it was just us two. It was only a small operation this time around.
Oh yeah, before I go on with this little conversation, just a random little thing here. I don't know if it's related or not, but it's a random little thing nonetheless. Patricia Rowland. I found out because I didn't actually get the pun here. I didn't even realize it was a pun here. Her name is a pun on the word patrol. Patricia, Pot, and then Roland, roll, patrol. There you go. Just in case you didn't know that, I mean, there you go. Now you know. I've told you that. I was told that by someone, and I was like, well, there you go. That's what it is. I did not know that, but now it's been known.
Basically, my supervisor takes center stage, and I take care of all the dirty work.
You kind of wonder, though. The only reason I kind of brought that up is because I'm wondering if maybe she doubles as both the warden and the supervisor that he's talking about. So that's the only reason I kind of brought that up right there, but I guess I'll find out pretty soon. Maybe. Perhaps.
And I'll take care of all the dirty work. Well, I do have a tiny part in the performance.
So there were only 2 members of the circus that are related to this case.
I suppose.
Your movements. Tell me now. So can you tell me about your movements around the prison?
Okay, I went to meet Knightley 2 days ago around noon.
And that's when you gave him the chessboard.
That's right, and then that night I started setting up the stage in the courtyard. It was pretty tough going back and forth moving all the crates by myself.
I mean, you had wheels, so I mean, at least that was something, I guess, right?
I left everything in workroom A, I think, just temporary storage.
Workroom A. That's where the body was discovered.
Didn't your supervisor help you at all?
No way, I can't let her do anything like that, that's my job. I got everything ready, every solid embarrassing when it be melted if it's almost midnight. It's almost after the moment.
Let me reset for a second there.
Sure, but set the start at 8 a.m. Ding ding, go right now, 10 a.m.
The only one who went in and out of where the body was found is Miss Keys.
Mr. Keys. Oh, jeez.
And then the body was found just before the show ended.
Gosh dang it, stop messing up your Mr. and Mrs.'s. Do I need to turn into one of those people? I don't want to turn into one of those people. There's too many people out there who do that already. I don't need to start being one of those people. My goodness, reasons for arrest.
Do you happen to know why you were arrested?
Because I killed a guy.
It's weird how it happened so fast. I don't think that the pest guy would just have you arrested on a whim.
I wouldn't put it past him, though.
I wouldn't either, really.
Well, maybe it's because of that. When I was moving the crates, I decided to go check up on him. You know, Nightly.
Oh yeah, did you?
You went directly into the detention block? Did you have permission?
No, I had to sneak in. It wasn't a formal visit or anything.
Didn't you already see him 2 days ago? Why would you go and do such a thing?
Well, we're the only friends either of us has had since childhood. He was the same as me. We never had any real families. I just wanted to talk with him for a bit, so I went to see him.
You didn't have a family?
When I was younger, I lost the only family I had, my father.
So was that it? I know all too well how it feels to lose your father at a young age.
So you're the same as Mr. Edgeworth and me.
So it was just the 2 of you talking at that time?
Yes, all the other cells were empty and there weren't any guards nearby either.
But then you got found out, and that's why they suspected you.
What? Did I do something really bad?
Something must have happened while Mr. Keys and Mr. Knightley were alone. That's probably the...
I almost called him... wait. What did I almost call? I almost called him the pest, actually.
That's probably the best logic.
I almost forgot what I almost called him. That was kind of weird. I was like, what? What did I almost call him again? I don't even know anymore.
It seems like we'll need to talk with your supervisor as well.
You should be here today too, probably in the courtyard. Ooh, I'm sorry it turned out like this, boss.
Simon, if there's anything we can do to help, just tell us.
Well, I can't do anything in return.
Don't you worry about that. We're your allies. That's because we're like birds of a feather, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Birds of a feather, huh? I suppose that's true. We have sufficient information about your past. I doubt you had a motive to kill Knightley. Rather, you were probably the most affected by his death. And I doubt someone as timid as you could work up the courage to murder someone. Alright. I'll get you out of here. We'll believe in you.
Well, what do we have here? Starting to get the hang of this whole defense attorney gig? You sounded a bit like your old man just now.
Me? Sound like my father?
He would say the defense attorney's job is to be an ally to the deserted. If you're going to ride that stallion into the sunrise, wait for me, I want in too.
Mr. Shields, I think you mean sunset.
Yeah, of course. It was just a joke. Want some candy? No, but I mean, I could think of a character from the last game I played that would probably want some candy right now. Kurt Irving! Ah, gosh dang it, with the same exact voice.
Ah! Excuse me? Who has the same voice as me? Objection!
No, thank you. I don't like sweets.
Oh, really? What a shame. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like doing the Ray Shields voice. It's always fun doing that voice. I don't know why, it's just like, every time I go into it, it's like, oh yeah. I got things to say, I got things to do. What do you say, Miles boy? I think it was actually the same voice I gave the Red, White, and Ace Attorney 1, actually. But regardless, I mean, I don't know. I just like doing that voice. It kind of was oddly fitting for him, I thought. I mean, it was like, he's like, I got bling. Gosh dang it. Don't think I forgot my own references. Good lord. Oh, yes, I got so much bling. Ugh. What's wrong with sunrise? The legendary Yatagarasu is all about the sun. I swear, freaking Red White better not make an appearance in this game. Because if he does, my goodness, this game is all about those cameo appearances. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, but I don't want to see that, because that'd be like, why? Legendary Yatagarasu is all about the sun. Because the sunlight always exposes the truth.
Good grief.
He's shrugging his shoulders without saying a word. He's just like,
yep, you can see me shrugging my shoulders. That's what I think about you, Kay. For now, let's just head to the prison courtyard and see what we can find there.
Maybe we'll find some bling over there. That'd be pretty nice, don't you think, Miles boy? Ah, the shutter is open. Oh my gosh, it's open.
Yes, it looks like the way leads to the courtyard.
So what are we waiting for? Come on, let's get a move on.
She's certainly in high spirits.
What's the rush, Kay? You're all just like, I gotta go over there fast. And Ray had nothing to say. He was just like, I literally don't care. I'm just gonna follow you. Why not? March 28th, 3:37 p.m. Prison courtyard.
So this is the courtyard. Just before the body was discovered, the animal show was held here.
It looks like a carnival. Man, I bet it was lots of fun. What'd she find?
The prisoners were gathered here when the body was found. That means whoever saw the show has an alibi. Well,
oh man, this is the first episode of the session, not the second. I can't be yawning already. My gosh. Floor plans updated in my organizer. So they added the courtyard to it. I got you.
We should start by checking the area for what were we checking for again?
Excuse me. Eek!
Kay!
Maybe I should just let this happen for 15 minutes. Be like, yep, here we go. Cage is gonna get smacked in the head. Forever. And ever. And ever. And ever. Cut it out, you! Help me, Mr. Edgeworth!
But I'm so entranced by this elephant just constantly smacking her in the head. This is such a revelation to me. I've never seen a live elephant. The way it acts is so suspicious. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny on this elephant. Quiet, elephant. I must inspect you. all of your suspicious looking nooks and crannies. Every single one of them. Alright, I'm just gonna let it stop. Oh, never mind, still hitting her. You there, stop this instant. Ow, 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 ow! Someone, anyone, help!
Down, down, Asti, down.
Who are... Oh. Never mind. Freaking heck, wasn't... Oh my gosh, she was also in that one game. I forgot. What's her name? She's... I don't know, I don't even really remember her that well.
Looks like...
No. Let's see.
Looks like you found a new playmate. Good for you, Astique.
It wasn't playing around, it was about to eat me.
Huh? No way, that's impossible. This child doesn't bite. Often.
Often, huh?
People normally never get to play with an elephant up close. Isn't it wonderful?
No, it's not.
It's wonderful, right?
It was simply marvelous, little lady.
Mr. Shields.
Really? Oh, that makes me so happy.
How about a hug? Oh my gosh, what a surprise. So how about a hug as thanks? Hey, watch where you swing that thing. Weren't you taught not to hit people with your trunk? Okay, just, nope, just nope. I know it's not bad, but that could seriously be taken out of context.
It looks like Astique is friends with everyone.
I am an assistant of this defense attorney. My name is Miles Edgeworth.
I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Regina Berry. Nice to meet you.
That was her name. Now I remember. Okay, jeez. I'm the great thief and defense attorney's assistant. Kay Faraday.
That's a rather complicated... That's true. It's a rather complicated job title.
And the one playing with Mr. Elephant is the defense attorney, Mr. Ray Shields.
It's not Mr. Elephant, it's Astique, the fantastic Asian elephant.
You're incredible, Regina. You made Astique stop right away.
Well, I'm a wild animal tamer after all.
Really? Then you must be Simon's supervisor.
Yep. I'm the head of the Berry Big Circus Wild Animal Tamer Division. The one and only Regina Berry.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Ace Attorney Ray Shields.
It looks like he's the one she has a handle on.
Yeah, she's perfect.
What are you mumbling about, Kay?
Look at her. She's energetic, fun-loving, and healthy. She could be the new member of the Yatagarasu. She'd be perfect as a great thief.
A great thief? That sounds like fun. We could make a huge ruckus with the animals.
Now, you can't make a ruckus. A great thief is supposed to be quiet and sneaky-like.
But the show needs to have flash. Being quiet is kind of boring.
Well, I guess she's not very thief-like after all.
It seems there has been a breakdown in negotiations.
Assuming, I mean, was it really negotiations to begin with? I mean, I don't know, but sure. Alright, let's get started, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's check out anything that looks suspicious. We even look through the barbed wire if we have to.
Yes, we need to gather more information about the case. We should also try talking with anyone connected to the case.
Huh. Just no music. Okay. Very well. Anyway, everyone, on the next exciting episode, I say we begin our investigation of this area. Grass, water, barbed wire, an elephant, Ray, Kay, a basket, a door, a castle, Regina, things. He's here still, apparently. That's weird, but okay. There's birds that I'm literally walking right on top of. What the freaking heck? This is stupid. I just killed a bunch of birds.